Hey, what y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? Hey, y'all know who it is. It's Power Move 6, also known as Dr. Brian T. Woods. And we back in the building for another 5 simple steps to enhance your legacy and lifestyle. Everybody's doing right now, I want you to drop in the chat where you from, city and state, so I can know how far and wide I'm reaching on this actual lifestyle and legacy conversation. All right. Go ahead, drop in the chat as I tag some of my friends right quick. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Hey, let me know that you can hear me out there. Let me know that you can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Let me know that you can hear me. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, so we good with that. Hey, so everybody's coming in the room today. Hey, thank y'all for coming in the room today. Hey, we're gonna have an awesome conversation. We're gonna be talking about the 5 simple steps that are taking the world by storm financially. We're talking about simple. Yes, a simple way that you can be able to enhance what you got going on financially. Right now, right now, for the last X amount of years since the pandemic, a lot of people have been in an uproar financially about what they got going on. Everything's going up. Food's going up. Gas is fluctuating. People rent is going up. People can pay rent. If you can pay rent, you could be able to pay a mortgage. A lot of people right now are experiencing an all-time financial high. A lot of people are living off of credit cards, and a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck. What are we going to do about it? Well, a lot of people don't realize that the system that they were born into was meant for them to be able to work until they DIE. Yes, I said it. Drop in the chat if you can relate to that. Think about this. The average person right now, they work in the age of 15, 65. We usually don't do math in public over here, but if you do the math, that's 50 years of your life at a minimum that they want you to work until you cannot work no more. Now, if you think that's a life worth living, you got a sad thing mistaken because at the end of the day, life is not meant to work yourself in the ground and not enjoy the fruits of your labor. But let's talk about how we can be able to put more of that money back in your pocket and do some other things that you are wanting to do with your money other than just paying Paul to pay Peter or pay Susie to pay Lisa. And a lot of people can relate that they have been on this road so many times financially, what was going on. And I'll tell you that you can break that vicious cycle financially right now. That's if you want to. So everybody's going right now is on Facebook. Hey, I'm actually on my page, Power Mobile 6 on YouTube if you want to see live what we got going on this conversation. But you can sit and listen and chime in what we got going on with being a part of a awesome, beautiful community. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We're going to get started. 2 minutes to get started. I'm going to pull up my stream. We can get right off into this conversation today. All right. Okay, give me 30 seconds. 30 more seconds. We're gonna get started. 30 more seconds. Go ahead, tag a friend, share this action from us. Share, share, share. Okay. Hey, so just like I said before, hey, I'm a proud member of Extra Digit Movement. Hey, we partner with Make Welfare Financial. And we're going to bring to you today a conversation that's been taking the world by storm. We're talking about 5 simple steps to help you enhance your lifestyle and your legacy. Drop in the chat if you would love for what you got going on financially to be able to enhance by being a part of an awesome community. So, our actual community consists of students, employees, business owners, and military people that serve, right? At some point in life, you could be able to relate to either one of these things or two of these things or all four. But however, we're going to show you for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to show you how this can be able to impact everything you got going on by just having a home based business, right? Wouldn't you like to be able to take back your freedom, have options and possibilities and decisions that you can be able to do whatever you want to do when you want to do because you understand the right education that you never learned in school. Just imagine everything you learned for the 12 years you was in school, and even some of the things that you learned in college. It never prepared you for how the world is shaped financially. Drop in the chat if you be having more money more month than money, or you wish you had some money left over, but it's not because a lot of your money is going to those four thieves. Well, we're gonna show you how this group with Extradition Movement consists of student employees, business owners, how they took control of what they got going on, right? So think about this. Most students go get degrees, and a lot of them leave for 250K in student loans and debt, right? The average employee, they usually on them, it make on about $59,000 a year. And at the age of 67, they can retire just for them to be able to still need to have a part-time job because it's not enough, right? Or or you could be able to you can even take control of what you got going on and be a business owner next 2, 3 years. Some of them between that time, about 20 to 70% of them fail within the first 10 years because business is not running smooth like they want. But most people that take a tincture of the military, they retire at 65 now with the TSP. They're making huge sacrifices and staying away from their family, and they're exposed to high danger. Let's talk about how you can still win even though you might be in one of those categories. So what do we do over here with this opportunity? It's three things that we actually do. We show you how you can live a lifestyle and help keep more of your money in your pocket that the four thieves been stealing. We also show you a luxury lifestyle, how you can help make more money from what you got going on financially. But the ultimate thing is the legacy play, how you're gonna help your money make more money. Wouldn't it be nice? The money that you're making can go out and make babies. Drop in the chat if you like the money that you make to go out and invest in order for you to make more money for you to be able to win financially. If you like either one or all three of those things, drop in the chat me or just drop LLC. That's a term that we use. That's the term that we use for lifestyle legacy coaches. All right. So what are we referring? Well, one of our biggest number one things we refer to lifestyle and legacy membership. But our number one product is we're offering a home-based business for $100 one time for you to get started in a opportunity where you can grow education wise and you can help a lot of people understand what they need financially to do. But the biggest thing is that experts doing all the work for them. We also have the membership. The membership is 149.97, where the expert's gonna help shift all the money back to the number one asset. That's you. Just imagine that. Imagine somebody doing all the things that you've been wanting to do financially because you didn't have time to do it. Just think about this. When somebody's sick, they don't go to their friend and ask their friend to help them get better. They go to the doctor. Whenever somebody has an issue with their car, they don't go to Uncle Bob. They go to the actual mechanic because the mechanic is going to help them actually be able to fix their actual vehicle. So that's the same thing with your finances. You need to have experts working diligently for you financially. That hits way different. All right. So think about this. Most people right now, they got everything they need uh to do better financially. Most people they have a place to stay, right? Or apartment or house or domicile. Think about this. That's all you needed. And you got your social security card. You got your social security, you have your social security card being a citizen of the United States. Did you know with those two things alone, you you are a business owner? Think about this. Every day that you don't have a actual home-based business, you are losing $600 a month. Now we usually don't do math in public, but that's $20 every day for 30 days times 12. I ain't gonna do the math. You do the math while we're sitting there talking. But what I'm trying to get to show you is this. As a W-2 worker, you're taxing on the highest tax bracket. It's 30% 33%, right? You're taxed in 33% bracket. That's the highest tax bracket with dealing with money, right? But nobody never told you this. Those four thieves that's been getting in your pocket, state tax, federal tax, FICA, and Social Security, they not gonna stop. They get their money off the top. They don't care. They don't care what you got going on. They gonna get their numbers. But imagine this. If you was able to be able to have a home-based business as a home-based business owner, you're only paying anywhere between 18 to 23%. That hits way different than you paying 33%. Now, I don't know about you. We don't do math in public, but wouldn't it be better to pay less for the money that you already earn? Make it make sense. If you was earning that with a home-based business, you could lower your taxable income and you could be able to play it a little bit different than a W-2 worker. But the biggest thing you want to do, you want to be able to make that shift so you can finally be able to play big boy games and invest. This is where you be able to make your money with capital gains, right? They pay 15% or less on their actual finances with this opportunity. Wouldn't you love for you to be able to win financially by being able to invest? Think about this. How many times have you heard about invest, invest, invest? That's how you're going to get your way in order for you to be able to, live a little bit better financially. Well, what are you waiting on? Are you waiting to punch that person clock for those 50 years that I was talking about earlier in the conversation? Or you want to take the bull by the horns and you want to be able to control and navigate some things because you know that if you don't got no income coming in or you don't got money working for you, you already behind the power curve. You're already behind the power curve. And that's the crazy thing about it, right? So think about this. What does this membership include? Well, the biggest thing I like is a money back guaranteed opportunity that's you and your actual spouse can use this opportunity and you can cancel it at any given time. But what I like so much about it is that four things it knocked down for you. You get rid of your taxes. That's something that a lot of people want to get out. Just imagine we get out of debt. We be able to negotiate your bills and lower all your liabilities. Right now, if you was able to lower those four things alone, do you realize that you will be in a better shape financially if you were able to lower those four things? I don't know about you, but lowering your taxes and debt alone, that's two of the biggest things that's stopping people from being where they need to be. They be paying Peter to pay Paul, and you don't want to control all the money. The other thing that we're going to help you do is we're going to help some things get up. We're going to help your assets get up, your credit get up. You're gonna be able to finally tap into stuff like buying land wholesale, being able to tap in ventures like precious metal, or becoming your own bank, all with this one membership. Just imagine, just by being a part of this community, you can be able to strive in financial ways that you never strive. Think about this. Just imagine you got the determination and the drive to be the first millionaire in your family, right? But you're only making less than 50,000 a year, right? And after taxes, you probably getting about 32 of that, or you getting 29,000 of that, or whatever the case may be. So even though even though it'll take you X amount of years to make a million or however the case may be, the power of duplication with this act with the experts helping you, you can go to a whole nother level by having a home-based business because you're only going to get about a certain amount as a W-2 worker because the money is capped. But just imagine expanding your horizons opportunity. But the biggest thing I want to tell everybody right now with this membership alone, you're going to be able to get an average spending power of 2187 dollars. Wouldn't you like to be able to put that more spending power that you have? Think about this. Some people don't even have $200 left $200 left at the end of the month after they have paid all this bill because they so busy paying everybody else is so busy got their hands in the pot on your money. You're not being able to enjoy and you're not being able to live the lifestyle you want. But with this opportunity, you could be able to shift the gears on, right? So the biggest thing I love about about this community is The partners do all the things that you hate to do, right? Like right now, I'm leveraging social media right now with Facebook and YouTube. That's the same thing when you're going on a vacation or you want to take a picture or whatnot like that. You will take a selfie. It's just as easy as taking a selfie. You upload all the information into the portal, and the portal and the experts are gonna do all the work, heavy lifting that you're doing. But think about this. The best thing I like about what this is gonna do for you is the role of the experts. They're gonna shift all the money back to the number one asset. That's you. Yes, they're working for you. Just imagine a lot of people admire, LeBron James, Oprah Winfrey, and a lot of, celebrities. But you don't think that celebrities have a team, that's helping them with their money? They do. Guess what? That can be you. You don't have to have millions and billions of dollars in order for you to take control of your finances. You can take control of them right now with this opportunity, right? So, what are some of the other things that we're talking about? With the lifestyle legacy membership, you can get into private banking, land banking. You get into precious metals. It's about to open up on October 1st. OMG. And we'll talk more about that offline. Or you could be able to tap into the trust funds. I know a lot of people heard things about trust funds, but trust funds can be set up in a way that you can be able to win, and you don't have to worry about your stuff going to the probate court whenever your family member pass or they leave something of wealth for you, right? So the experts do all the things that you hate to do, that hits real, real, real well. So think about this. Let's tap off and how this thing gonna really shake it up for you. Now that I'm gonna talk to you about, hey, what the expert's gonna do, all you gotta do is upload. Let's talk about how handsome we pay you over here with this opportunity, right? And for lack of a better term, I'm gonna flip my screen around because you're watching on Facebook, and this right here, I'm actually on YouTube, both social media platforms at the same time. I'm gonna flip around for your site real quick. So think about this. Right now, by just having a team of three, you can be able to start getting paid $5 a day with this opportunity. That's actually 1,800 a month. You can be able to self-fund this opportunity. Because a lot of people always ask, hey, where am I gonna get the money from? I don't got any more money to be able to start something like this. This right here seems like it's one of them things. Well, it is one of those things. We trying to get you out of something. We're not trying to get you into something because right now most people have been trying to figure this out. But hey, we got it. We got everything set up for you to be able to win. All you got to do is just do two things. Just refer. So think about this. Right now, as executive level two, we're having, 12 members, you can make $20 a day, $600 a month. That was that $600 a month that I was telling you about using on the table. So we don't do math, but that was $7,300 that you could be able to earn right now, right? So with this opportunity, you can make all the way from $5 a day all the way to $15,000 a day with this opportunity. And all you do is refer. That's it. That's all you do is refer. And you tell a friend. And our main thing is get your three people and two customers. That's all you do. And guess what? You can be able to multiply. But over here, we like people to get to 36. When you get to 36, you start to make $50 a day. That's $1,500 extra a month to the good, $1,800 a year. You can start to win. Now, if you like me, man, you want to go big. You see this right here? This right here is goals. As a regional director, making 400 or 400 QMDs, making $300 extra a day. That's $9,000 a month. That's six figures you're making from home. And that's on top of what you already making. So if you want to play big boy status, you know where you can get paid at. So with that being said, you can be able to tap in any one of these, right? Make all the way up to $5.4 million if you build a team awesome, though, right? So now that we're going to talk to you about how we get paid very handsomely over here with the compensation plan, let's talk about this. Just by sharing the power of a home-based business, right? You could be able to tap into Our legacy bonus, you can make anywhere from 30 to $150 per person with that opportunity, right? But I daily guarantee you can make 150 up to $450,000 per month with this actual deal. Right now, this is an example right here of one of my actual business partners. Uh, Actually one of the top earners, one of the earners in the, he got paid 30 from Mary on his first on his legacy bonus. He got paid another 100 from Elijah, another 30 from Ronald. And he also got paid another 50 from Amy, right? Just imagine this right now. Got paid 100 from Christy. And you look right here, you make $1,000 on daily guaranteed. That's because he's sharing the power of a home-based business. That means he already made over $1,200 already. By the end of the day, you already made $1,500 that you wouldn't have made by sitting down, pocket watching. This is just referring, right? So think about it. Think about this right now. Wouldn't you like to be able to make some residual income? Wouldn't you like to be able to take your thing to a whole nother level? Think about this. A lot of people right now are looking for something that's going to help them secure the wealth gap. There's a big wealth gap been going on before you was even born, but you was never taught the rules of what to be doing. This is a play that'll get your mindset right for you to take it to a whole nother level. And guess what? You don't have to do nothing additional. You don't have to not decide the way. The biggest thing is working on you, and the experts do all the work for you. So check this out. Here's my guy right here, Dr. Clovell Oliphant, right? This gentleman right here, and he went from the military to actual multiple assets. If you can view him right now, hey, he's sitting with his deed tied. I come a little bit close up. That's his deed from his land. And you see in the picture, hey, he's a two-star regional director, veteran, that he's one of the top actual precious metal residual players with this opportunity. He took this opportunity. Now, this guy went from military to portfolio upwards close to $1 million in asset or better, all because he took an opportunity. And you can see that right there, that hits different. He took some figures and he made some real numbers off of it. Shout out to Dr. Clover, Dr. O. Fullipot Clovell. All right. Let's talk about these people right here. Remember, we were talking earlier about a trust. Miss Ebony Ramshear, Derek Ray from Augusta, GA, and Miss Kimberly A. There's a coin phrase that we like to talk about. It says, own nothing but control everything. Own nothing but control everything. That phrase is coined by John D. Rockefeller. Rockefeller was a very, very wealthy man, and he wanted his wealth to go off into perpetuity for him and his family. And that's where he set up a irrevocable trust. These people right here, my business partners and teammates, they saw the leverage in having an actual trust fund because they didn't want to be going to the probate court. They didn't want to have to fight with the IRS about their actual land or their businesses and their investments. They secured it so the probate court and the IRS wouldn't be fighting with them about their wealth once someone passed. But when you set stuff up in the right jurisdiction, you don't have to worry about losing everything that your family worked so hard for, your great grandfather worked hard for, because you set up in a way that you and your family can win forever financially. Shout out to those three with that actual in the trust fund. It hits different. Man, if you think that's something, we just partnered up with actual 360 funding, right? You can get business funding unlimited with us over here with Make Wealth Real Financial. You can get up to 50K in business funding. And the best thing I like about it is you gonna be set up right. And they got the steps verbatim. All you gotta do is just do what the experts tell you in order for you to be able to tap into this funding. You want to know more about that? Hey, it pays to be a part of a community, right? So now I'm going to tell you about all the things this actual financial membership offers. and this home-based opportunity and how handsome you get paid, you know, you can be able to tap into more about this information because the first time most people see this information is foreign to them. And with us, we actually do weekly Zooms with extra digit movement. And we also do regional conferences like Game Changer ATL that's coming up here in October. We also do national conferences um, with corporate, which is Make Wealth Real Financial. And we also have the EM mobile actual app where you can be able to connect with people left and right. And then we also do Zooms on demand. We're not a cookie cutter type of opportunity. We do it on demand. We understand that the flexibility of what people got going on, people life be life and people, and they still, punching that clock. And now we're not knocking a job because a job you're going to use that for your current lifestyle, but also to use some of that to help you fuel your future lifestyle by investing in the number one person. That's you. And using this simple actual system called simple. How you're going to be able to shift, increase, multiply, and leverage everything financially. So if everybody want to follow us, hey, you can follow us at Extra Digit Movement page. If you want to follow me direct, hey, I'm the real Brian Woods or Dr. Brian T. Woods or Powerful 6 on YouTube. Follow me. But let me drop this in your spirit. Let me drop this in your spirit when it comes to this opportunity, right? And I'm gonna flip my screen around so you can see this before we get about it. Because my actual 20 minutes of fame is about up, right? So right now, you invested three figures to save, and save five figures. Here's the great opportunity to it. Most people they'll go out and they'll go get a CPA, right, for $750 to $1,500 a year, right? That's pretty expensive. But over here, you got an enrolled agent that's included with your membership, and they gonna be able to set you up where you'll know your numbers like right away. They 24/7, right? Some people run out and want to go get a debt to wealth expert, right? They're paying about $3,000 with them, with the opportunity. What's going on, Trevor? You already know what time it is, my brother. Hey, they go out and they get this debt to wealth expert, and they're gonna pay about $3,000 retainer fee for that. But with us, we got a debt to wealth actual uh uh, software that's in our actual membership, it can tell you your numbers that it's going to be projected, it's going to be in X amount of years and how what's going to do. That's including membership, right? You got some people that run out that want to go do credit restoration. And these credit restoration people, you know, they say that they're going to charge them from $500 to $3,000 to restore your actual credit. Well, with us, we have credit restoration free inside the membership. Only thing you're gonna look on get is our actual credit monitoring system, which is Smart Credit. It's uh one of the best monitoring systems in the world, real time. A lot of people want to get off into being able to get real estate, right? A lot of people are getting, retail land. But over here, by being a part of this community, you could be able to tap in and get wholesale land with this opportunity, right? Those are the pros and cons for having this actual membership and being a part of being a part of a community. Community hits different because you learn so much. You surrounded by so many different type of people with different walks of life. But the biggest common goal to all have in common is they want to win financially and they want to grow financially. And that's what we do over here in Extra Digit Movement, Make Welfare Fit Family. We love on you, and we love on you. They train you, they educate you on different things that can help you win financially. If that's what you're looking for, if you're looking to get loved on financially, you want to break them chains financially that you got going on, you want to take it to a whole nother level, this is it, right? But now that I told you about the experts doing all the work for you, now that I told you about, the different things that we offer, at this point, I done told y'all everything that I could tell y'all. Even get paid handsomely with our compensation plan by just referring people to this opportunity. So there are only two type of people that I'm looking for at this point in time, right? Right. Number twos say, hey, I want the membership. The membership is 149.97 a month, right? There's no there's no daily compensation, there's no HBB uh, or benefits, but it puts more money back in your pocket, right? We love number twos. We love number twos dearly. But we also have number ones. Number one said for $100 one time, right? For 149.97, $20 a month, you could be able to get all these things right here. You say you want it all. You want the home-based business benefits, you got it. You want the lifestyle legacy portal, that's included. The legacy portal is included. Also, you being able to get your commission card where they'll upload your money onto the card, right? Or you can decide to get it in your bank account however you want to do it, right? You got the Lifestyle and Legacy Marketing website. Everything's done for you, right? You got the Lifestyle Legacy bonus. You can make up to $1,200 a month. And you got the legacy bonus. You can make anywhere from $30 to $150 each, right? And you're going to be able to tap into participate in the precious metal contract that's coming up in October. If you don't understand what's about to happen October 1st on into the sunset, you got to get with one of our LLCs. And the biggest thing, you're going to be able to keep all the money back in your pocket. So, with that being said, either you want to be a number two, or you want to do it, you want to get paid and get all the benefits as a number one. Whatever the decision is, that is solely on you. But my actual 20 something minutes of fame is up. I hope that you enjoyed our conversation. And for all my people that's out there, I'm going to go ahead and stop my stream right now. Stop my stream from sharing, escape, stop sharing my stream. And everybody's viewing right now, a lot of people have been looking for something financially and they've been asking for a prayer for them to be able to do better financially, but they didn't quite know how to take it to a whole nother level. Well, this is it. This is the opportunity that's been taking the world by storm with simple, simple strategies that are definitely winning and definitely taking people to a whole nother level. So with that being said, get back with the person, whoever you see this actual live from, or if you go to my YouTube page and you come across this, you look at this live, go back, check the information out, go follow us at extradigitmovement.www.extradigitmovement.com. Um, check the videos out. Follow our actual business partners. Make Wealth Real Financial, and you won't regret it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and stop my live. Share, share, share. Follow me at the Real Bryan Woods or Dr. Bryan T. Woods, also known as Power Move 06 on uh, all social media platforms. And I want you to go ahead and unlock that abundance in advance. So with that being said, bottom was too crowded. I'm gonna see you the beaches at the top. Have a good night and looking forward to you joining the actual extra digit community. Make more for your financial. Peace. Have a great day.